Greetings, and welcome to Astronomy 1.0. Today's episode is called 10 Interesting Facts About the Planet Mars. Okay, let's get right into it. Number 1. In the ancient past, Mars was believed to have had water on its surface. One of the earliest notions of the existence of water came from a man named Percival Lowell. As he looked through his telescope, he observed what he thought were canals. He was convinced that these canals were created by a Martian race. As it turns out, these so-called canals are actually deep crevices, or grooves, on the surface of the planet. These were most likely made as a result of constant water erosion. Number 2. Frozen water does exist on Mars today. It can be seen in the polar regions of the planet, particularly at the Martian North Pole. Keep in mind that if water is present anywhere in the solar system, the possibility of life greatly increases. In the case of Mars, the question is the ice capable of melting enough water in the summer, long enough to support any life at the microscopic levels? Number 3. Mars has not one, but two moons. The larger of the two is called Phobos. The smaller of the two is called Deimos. Both of them are made of the same materials that are similar to asteroids found elsewhere in the solar system. It's interesting to note that Phobos has a short lifetime. In about 30 million to 50 million years, Phobos is either going to crash into Mars, or get ripped apart, due to the tidal force being too much to resist. Number 4. Pieces of Mars exist on the Earth. In the past, the planet has been hit by large asteroids, just like the Earth. Most of these pieces fell back on the planet, but some of it was ejected into space. This in turn caused pieces of Mars to move around the solar system, and in some cases, landed on Earth. Number 5. Human beings would not survive on the Martian surface. There are several obvious reasons. For one thing, Mars has practically no atmosphere, with the air pressure consisting of only 1% of what we have on Earth. Another thing is that Mars is very cold, with an average temperature of about -50 degrees Fahrenheit at the Martian equator. Number 6. In the early days of space exploration, Mars was thought to be similar to the Moon. However, back in 1971, the Mariner 9 spacecraft discovered a global dust storm and dormant volcanoes. Number 7. Mars was named after the Roman god of war. Its nickname is called the Red Planet, due to its distinctive red color, brought on by rusty iron deposits on the planet's surface. Number 8. Seasons. Just like the Earth, this planet also experiences seasons. Mars has 4 of them, just like Earth, but they last about twice as long. That's because it takes about 2 years for Mars to go all the way around the Sun. Number 9. The planet Mars has been the subject of speculation, myth, and fiction. Due to the fact that Mars is Earth's closest planetary neighbor, it was widely believed that the planet was inhabited by a highly advanced civilization. Many famous dramatizations, books, and publications were created based on these myths, including War of the Worlds and John Carter. And finally, number 10. Colonization. Will human beings ever get to populate Mars? Organizations have proposed plans for a human mission to Mars, but at this point, no human being has ever set foot on the planet. However, landers and rovers have successfully explored the planetary surface and delivered information about conditions on the ground. As stated before, atmospheric conditions are too unstable for humans to live on the surface. The only possible alternative is to come up with a self-contained environment. But that may not happen anytime soon. Well, that's all the time we have for today's program. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to this channel. If you have a basic astronomy question, please send an email to the address on your screen. As always, keep your eyes to the skies.